everybody and welcome to another Doctor Who review, and today I shall be taking a look at the season 14 story of the Robots of Death, which was written by Chris Boucher and was the second story to feature the companion Vila, first broadcast in 1977. So again, like some of the previous reviews have covered stories in the collection sets, I will only be showcasing this content itself. But again, a very nice cover art. And here is the disc for the Robots of Death, which has got some very nice artwork of the Avok robots. And the background of the Blu-ray set itself is also very nice with the season 14 TARDIS. And with this story, you get the following audio commentaries with Chris Boucher and Philip Hinchcliffe, recorded in 1999, and audio commentary 2 with Tom Baker, Rhys Jameson, and Michael E. Bryant, and Pamela Salem, which was recorded in 2008, a making of documentary with Tom Baker, Rhys Jameson, David Collins, Brian Croucher, Michael E. Bryant, Philip Hinchcliffe, and Elizabeth Waller behind the sofa. Model footage, studio sound, a swap shop appearance, which is some archive TV, a BBC One Jazz and Continuity serial thrillers, which is an examination of the Hinchcliffe era, the Panopticon Archive, which is a convention panel footage, and a Robots featurette, a potted history of robots, and an HD gallery and PDF written archive. And this is a 4-part Doctor story. So that is what you get on this Blu-ray set. My general full thoughts and opinions on this story. Again, this is another absolutely classic bit of Doctor Who. This is clearly Tom Baker's era in its absolute prime, with Philip Hinchcliffe and Robert Holmes, the reins as script editor and story editor. This is absolutely fantastic and one of my favourite Tom Baker stories which I've seen, and I really like the murder mystery element in this story. Whilst it may become obvious who the actual killer and the mad scientist is, I really enjoy all the build-up and all the tension and the tropes, and heavily inspired by Agatha Christie, which the story utilises to excellent effect. I also enjoy watching all the different characters and all their motivations. I really like the Commander character and the twist with him and the girl's character, who I think had a relation to the Commander, and there was some kind of animosity between them, I think, to do with elves. So I really like how that was executed, and all the themes of class and kind of inequality in this future a society were done really well and kind of executed and to heavy-handedly. So yeah, and the mystery and the tropes were all excellent. The characters themselves were also very good, as I previously mentioned. I really like the actual Avok robots in the story because they don't seem, whilst it's an unfair criticism to label classic Q as cheap, the robots themselves don't seem too cheap, if that makes sense, without being cruel to the production team. They're very well executed, and like all the different personalities and their ability to actually appear quite in the story, which I really appreciate. Tom Baker, and again, is also fantastic. I think this story has one of his iconic quotes, which is there's the classic example of the inverse ratio between the size of the brain and the size of the mouth, which I think is really a good quote of his to doctors to have, very kind of cheeky and smart and stuff. So he's excellent in the story. Leela's also pretty good, and not as good as some of her later stories, as such as Times of Wang Chang and the part of Fang Rock, but also very good in the story. So yeah, that is my full thoughts and opinions on The Robots of Death, a classic bit of season 14. Highly recommended if you can do a cut this set, because you get some classics in here, not just The Robots of Death, but also The Deadly Assassin and The Face of Evil, and of course at the Times of Wang Chang and The Mask of Mandragora. So yeah, this is definitely worth picking up. I would rate the story either an 8 or a 9 out of 10. So it's highly recommended that you watched it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in the next one. So have a nice day, everybody.